Our last episode of this school year features interviews with Mrs. Ohrlund and Mr. Shanks,
a look at the bus driver shortage,
the third grade concert,
and more.
I'm Luke Larson.
And I'm Ben Duque.
And welcome to Bulldog Bites. It's our last Bulldog Bites of the year and our last episode. We're filming here at Jim Lorenzen Field, as the video board is the reason this class was started a few years ago. Over the years, we have filmed sports events, streamed live events, learned how to write a news story, created graphics, and so much more. Ben here even created our logo to finish off the year and for next year.
Luke has used his new skills to film for the Explorers, the Bandits, and more. He will begin his internship with KLEM this fall. But first, we look at his interview with Mrs. Ohrlund.
Hi, my name is Erin Ohrlund. I'm an English teacher at Lamar's Community. I've been here for 19 years. I've been a teacher for 22 years, and this is my very last year before I retire.
Mrs. Ohrlund is a high school English teacher and the speech and drama coach for LCHS. She announced her retirement earlier this year, and we interviewed her regarding her career at Lamar's Community Schools. While Mrs. O is a near expert at speech and drama coaching at this point, it all started with a daring question.
Well, when I first started teaching at this school, Dr. Wendt, who was the person who interviewed me, asked me if I wanted to also, in addition to teaching English, if I wanted to do speech and drama, because the head large group coaching position was open and also the drama job was open. And I said, I was in speech and drama in high school, and he said, perfect, you're a great fit. So you're hired. So that's how I originally became involved, and I've taken classes and I have done my best to learn along the way and improve my craft and get better at it. And so then here I am 19 years later, still plugging away.
Ohrlund says her favorite part of teaching was helping kids to grow into educated and responsible adults.
Well, the thing I'm going to miss most about everything, not just teaching and not just being in speech and drama, but watching kids grow through those activities. In teaching, every single day is a new adventure. We get to see kids who are start at a really low level and they can make great strides. We see kids who are at a high level and they always make improvement, and I learn from them every day. So that's one of the things that I'm going to miss most. It's really in speech and drama, the changes are not so incremental. They're tremendous. They're just watching kids gain confidence and go in front of people and be able to speak in front of large and small crowds, to learn how to be more comfortable in front of people, to learn how to nuance phrases is just incredible. And I'm going to miss seeing that on a day-to-day basis for sure.
Mrs. O shares her plans for retirement.
I'm going to travel a lot with the wonderful Mr. Ohrlund. We've got a couple of big trips planned. We're going to do a lot of babysitting. We've got a granddaughter who is going to be born in August, and so we're going to head to Colorado to be with our daughter and son-in-law and that little girl.
Many memories were made over her 19 years of education, but it's when former students visit when everything comes back to life.
A lot of really good memories. I think, though, that I can't focus on any one specific thing, but it's just been really, really fun to see how kids have, when they come back and they remember the things that we did in class or in speech and drama, and it just brings back a flood of memories for me too. So I just really, I don't know, there are just too many to pick one.
And Mrs. O has an important message to leave with everyone.
The really, really important thing to remember is that you're learning skills in high school right now that may seem irrelevant now, but I guarantee you, deep thinking is always going to be important in your life. Being able to speak in front of people, always going to be important in your life. And then knowing yourself, being comfortable in your own shoes, life skill too. So I hope that all my students, all my performers will take that to heart and know that we're building some great things here at LCHS.
For Bulldog Video Media, I'm Luke Larson reporting. Good luck, Mrs. Ohrlund, and enjoy retirement. Another staff member is also leaving the district this year, Mr. Shanks, the middle school principal. Levi Schnetzer had a visit with him.
What is your favorite memory of LCMS?
Favorite memory of the middle school? Probably something that we did from 2014 to 2018. We got approval from Dr. Wendt to do a school within a school with the 6th grade class. 6th grade started a transition bell schedule, completely different bell schedule, where they had core classes that were 67 minutes long each, and the teachers had team planning time, and there was a devoted intervention period, and really good advisory to start the day, and it was just a perfect middle school schedule.
What are some of your favorite things about being a principal?
Favorite things about being a principal is probably having a chance to make a difference with kids and teachers. And you know, when you're a teacher, you have a bell schedule. You got to follow a bell schedule. With being a principal, there is a little more freedom because you don't have to follow a bell schedule. If you have to go here, you go there, and I like that. I like that freedom in the bell schedule, and the more responsibility makes the job pretty meaningful. So,
How long have you been a principal?
this is my 22nd year. I taught for 14 years, and then I've been a principal or administrator in various places for 22.
What has being a principal taught you?
It's taught me patience. It's taught me perspective. I think over the years I've learned a lot about kids and the challenges that they face when they come into school. I see that more. When I was a teacher and a coach, I had a perspective of, well, they've got to perform, you know, and I think when you're in a principal role, you've got to see the whole picture and see more of maybe what life is like for parents, what life is like at home, what kind of challenges the kids are bringing to school, and try and work with the other adults in the building to help make sure the kids' experience is a good one while they're in the middle school.
What are you going to be doing after leaving LCMS?
Well, I've decided to retire from Iowa education. It's my 36 years in Iowa, and I'm going to retire. And then I contacted Omaha Christian Academy in Omaha, and I emailed them, and they emailed me back, and they said, your timing's pretty incredible. We had a meeting last night, and we're going to hire another principal. So I went down for an interview and got the job. So I'll be a K-12 principal, one of two K-12 principals at Omaha Christian Academy.
Enjoy your new job, Mr. Shanks. The elementary students show off their vocal skills with concerts. Kane Peters has the story on the 3rd grade concert.
All the 3rd graders had a music concert. And Mrs. Iverson, the music show is called Squirm, and it's about the things that make you squirm, like bats, snakes, spiders, and worms. This was the 3rd graders' last musical concert of the year. They had been practicing for
3 weeks.
They went to the competition gym the day before the concert to practice a rehearsal.
Spider! It's only a little spider. A spider! Ah! And over there, there's a snake. And the bats in the belfry will soon be away.
third graders were very excited for their final show.
Hey, Buster Bat, what's the first thing Bats learn in school? Okay, you old Bat, what is the first thing that Bats learn in school? The alphabet.
After the show, I interviewed one of the third graders to see what their favorite part is about the concert.
It's where when we do the dance and the spider song.
I don't really like spiders or worms either, but it sounded like a fun concert.
We like to feature student skills that are not often seen at school. Yoshi had the opportunity to visit with Luke's brother, Reed.
Reed Larson is a really talented pool player. Reed is a freshman at the Lamar's Community High School. Reed Larson has recently just won the Midwest 8-Ball Championship.
I started playing pool when I was 12, and I started playing for fun at first, and now I'm starting to get more advanced. I chose pool because it's fun, and you can do it your entire life.
A habit for me is getting there early and practicing, so I'm ready to go for the tournament. I like to practice 15 to 25 hours a week, so I'm ready to go. My biggest accomplishment's getting fourth at nationals, then getting first in the Midwest.
Reed would like to go professional one day. This is Yoshi. Thanks for watching.
Congratulations, Reed, and good luck on tournaments this summer.
Speaking of summer, Taylor Linnard surveyed people on their plans for the summer.
All right, Nathan, what are you doing in the summer?
Working. I'll probably go to the fair.
Probably going to my cabin.
Camping and baseball. Quitting my job.
Chill, I guess.
Working in Okoboji.
Summer school.
I'm still working.
You got a summer. You're off work. You can work a little bit, but what else are you going to do?
I'm working. We might take a little trip. Going to Milwaukee to one of my best friend's weddings.
Probably just work. Probably just chilling.
I am going to enjoy summer. We're going to go to a Twins game, hopefully. We're going to enjoy seeing our kids and just relaxing.
Playing softball.
Probably going to surf with my friends in Ireland.
Boating.
I'm going to Okoboji.
I'm hanging out with my friends.
Probably go to the pool and hang out with friends.
Go out and skate.
Softball.
Going to the lakes.
Jet skis.
To relax.
I'll probably go to the Bahamas.
Derby.
Gonna go work.
Sleep. Going camping and swimming.
Norris Community Schools has a great school transportation, but it has a shortage on bus drivers. This is happening all over Iowa and possibly the United States.
New bus driver Jeff Davis gave his reasons for becoming a bus driver.
Of 35 years, and then decided I needed something to do, and was asked if I'd be interested, and so be it. I went and took the test and got my bus driving.
Cody Callan, LCS Transportation Director, explains why there is a shortage of bus drivers.
Several reasons that there is a bus shortage in Iowa, and unfortunately it's not just Iowa. This is kind of a nationwide issue. The new thing that really doesn't help us is last February they added the entry-level driver training, which makes it a lot more difficult to get your CDL. It takes a lot more time. Usually in a week or two we could have someone their license and get them to start driving, and now it takes us probably at least a month, and if the person works pretty hard on it. And then the other side of things is it being part-time in a split schedule and dealing with kids. It just takes the right people, the right person willing to drive a busload of kids.
If you are interested in becoming a bus driver for Lamar's, contact Cody Callan at the school. Help our students get to school safety for Bulldog Video Media. I'm Maximus Reyna reporting.
Do you know what shadow boxing is? John Lundula and Nate Samir have the story.
Do you want a shadow box?
All right, let's go, let's go.
So it's like I'd try to go one way, you try to go the other way. You don't.
Okay, go.
So like, nah, you
No,
gotta.
all right, that looks fun, but let's get back to business.
Our last few projects involved creativity and fun. Students were not perfect in learning DaVinci Resolve and green screen editing, but they did have fun. Here's some of the results.
Man, I wish I can go anywhere in the world.
Your wish is my command.
What are you?
I am a genie, and I will bring you anywhere in the world, like you said.
Alright, bring me to a desert.
Okay. Boom.
Whoa. That's a crazy desert.
Told you so.
Alright, what about Antarctica?
That's a desert still. Really don't want to go anywhere
It's a
else.
cold desert, I don't care.
Boom.
It's cold. There's a penguin.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, you got one more place to go, so I'd recommend you go back home, or you might just be stranded somewhere random in the world.
The park.
What park?
Some random park.
Alright, you can go to Fenway Park. Here we go.
Okay.
Like a baseball stadium. I don't know.
This is boring.
Oh, you're stuck. Bye.
Dang. What?
I quit.
Come on, man.
And that's all for this year's final episode of Bulldog Bites. For all of us here at Bulldog Video Media, I'm Luke Larson.
And I'm Ben Duque.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching.